Hello friends, welcome to the 18th session for the series Test Automation Framework for Web Applications built using Cypress and JavaScript. In the last session, we saw how can we add document comments to the code and how helpful are they in understanding the code to the other person. In this session, we'll see how can we create the readme.md file for the project details so that we can actually provide the high level overview of the automation frameworks or the projects which we create in the repositories. Okay, so let's get started. So let me show you a file directly maybe. So this is the basically the repository which we have for the test automation framework which we have created so far. Okay. So readme.md file is actually a very important file for with the help of which what we can do. We can actually provide all the required information so that if anyone new in the any new member is actually joining the team, so they will be able to understand like what exactly have we used, what are the tech stack, what is the reporting, how exactly have we achieved the CI. Okay, so for example in this is basically a test automation framework which we have developed for the web applications. Also, this is something which we have done developed with the help of Cypress and JavaScript programming language, and we used VS Code as a IDE, and we used Mocha Awesome reports for the reporting part, and we used GitHub Actions for the CI part. Okay, so this is the table of contents, basically introduction, video tutorial, prerequisites. So this repository contains a test automation framework, so we can provide the introduction here for the project which we have created. We can provide the video tutorial if there is any. Okay, this needs to be updated. Okay, and we can actually provide the prerequisites like before we if you want to execute the test cases using this test automation framework, you need these two softwares basically. Okay, and what is the recommended one? So now to getting started with, where you can download it or you can clone the project. You go to the project directory and you have to install the dependencies. So these are the steps which you have to follow. After that, to execute the test cases, what you need to do, there are two ways, right, which we saw. You can actually execute your test cases using the test runner. So you can open it and you can execute in different browsers. So this is Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Electron we saw, right? And we had one more way like headless mode of execution. So this is the command which you can use. Also, we have shown the project, we can show the project structure basically like, yeah, it starts with a GitHub, then we have workflows, then three files, then Cypress end to end. Okay, what exactly is present there under the fixtures? There is a login credentials. Okay, under the support, what are the files? So this is how we can show the project structure and what all directories and files we have. And what does that mean? For example, if we have created the pages, so it contains the page object model classes, which represents the web pages and their elements. Okay, we have fixtures as well, so it contains external fixtures, login credentials, data that can be used to mock data. Okay, so likewise, what we can do, we can actually provide the information which we want to show. Okay, so continuous integration, we have created three workflows. We can do the configuration inside the cypress.config.json file. Okay, and how can we write basically, and this is the different ways of medium with which you can reach out to me. Okay, and let me show you some more thing. Like till this reporting, this is related to this project, and this is the now if you are looking for some Selenium automation frameworks, APM and REST assured, so you can refer these links. So if you click on Selenium, you will be navigated to Selenium automation frameworks. Then we have something for APM using REST assured. Similarly, we have for Cypress and Playwright. Okay, these are from the different tutors and different sources, so you can check it out as well. Okay, so I was just showing you like readme.md file. Okay, so this is how you can create. So this is the screenshot from my IDE only. Okay, so you can see, for example, what happens when you are actually writing. Let me just add a file, basically readme.md. Copy this file. Okay, now you see this is the code which I have written for that file which I was showing you here. Where did it go? Just a second. Yeah, here it is. So for writing this code, basically what you can do, close this and you click here this icon. So you will be able to see like this is the actual code which we have written and this is the UI. So this is like a preview which we will be able to see onto the GitHub repository page. Okay, so this is how you can add the content. This will be available, this repository will be public, so you can use this automation framework in your projects, and if there are any enhancements which you think we can definitely make, then please suggest and we'll try to work on that part as well. Okay, So I think we are done with the session, and this was the final session. I think if there is anything which I can add more into this test automation framework, then definitely will create the new tutorial for that and will add the code inside this repository. And that's all. Thank you so much. That's all for this session. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.